Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, it is another one, people. Listen, look, we have a mom out in, a former mom out in LA. This happened, I think this past Monday. And yeah, it's crazy out here. It's crazy how this is going down. This is, from the reports that I've seen and things like that, she was some type of astrologer, stuff like that, giving advice, and she had some type of issue with the past eclipse that just happened and things like that. It's wild. It's wild. So, she has done something very egregious. It's very horrible, super horrible crime. Man, hope those children. Well, hope that child actually can wrap their mind around this at some point. But listen, look, we're about to go here now. We're about to put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
Shocking new details about why a woman may have allegedly killed her partner and baby. According to a new report from the LA Times, Danielle Johnson was an influencer with 100,000 followers on X, formerly Twitter, who mostly talked about astrology online. The report goes on to say she made posts saying she was worried about the eclipse and called it, quote, the epitome of spiritual warfare. In the hours before the eclipse, police say she stabbed her partner to death in their Woodland Hills apartment, then pushed her two daughters out of her car on the 405 freeway. The 9-year-old child survived. Minutes later, Johnson died when she slammed her car into a tree in Redondo Beach.
Man, wow. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, this is the deal here. And, for that to happen, we have to understand that some of these people out here are not quite right in the brain. They're really messed up, and they need help. And some don't even know that they need help. Some are actually walking around here thinking that they're actually sane people and in their right mind and also in their right spirit. It's sad but true. It's sad. It's not funny at all. It's just really sad. That's the reason why we used to have insane asylums. But, that's neither here nor there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to dive off into the second part of the situation here. And we're going to check this out. Let's go.
Now to some new details emerging about a murder-suicide earlier this week.
Gigi Gracia joins us now from Woodland Hills, getting some more insights on the mother there. Good morning, Gigi.
And just some disturbing information coming out about possibly the mindset that this woman had before she went on this murderous crime spree. It's just a tragic story all the way around.
A lot of our foundations as a society are toxic. They're ungrounded and they're unrealistic.
Her name was Danielle Johnson, but to her over 103,000 followers on social media, the 34-year-old was known as a yoka, a mystic, and an astrologer, seen here on the Scotty and Sylvia show. In the week leading up to her death, Johnson had been posting constantly about the upcoming eclipse, warning her followers that they needed to choose a side, talking about the apocalypse and that something big was going to happen. She also shared conspiracy theories and anti-Semitic posts. Investigators analyzing the social media posts as they try to understand what led her to stab her boyfriend, Jalen Cheney, to death inside their Woodland Hills apartment, and then take her two daughters and push them out of her moving car onto the 405 freeway.
Now, man, wow. So you mean to tell me that, you people out there would think that a woman like this has her whole mental status in place? You mean to tell me that this individual right here did not need help or did not have warning signs of needing help? Somebody close to her knew that she needed some serious help. I don't know what that dude was doing. I don't know if he was paying attention, things like that. I'm wondering how he got snuck up on like that, with a knife like that, for her to just spaz out like that. This also reminded me kind of like cultish situations to where I know back in the 90s, we had a lot of cults. David Koresh, what was it? I think it was like the Morning Star people or something like that. There was and they were out in California too. That all died together. They was wearing Nikes and they had like purple and stuff like that on, and it was just it was crazy. It was crazy.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
It does go back to what I said about what we used to have in this country. We used to have insane asylums, and we used to put people in them and things like that. And I know that the reason why a lot of insane asylums got shut down, a lot of those doctors and nurses were in there doing egregious things, very horrible things. I'm not justifying that at all, but those places were actually, created for, certain type of people that, we have on this planet, because not everybody is actually, mentally competent or mentally sane like that. And they will spaz out and do things that are very horrible, that need to be, controlled and put in their proper place. An insane asylum is technically it's not a prison. So, nowadays we just have, prisons. We no longer have insane asylums. So, we have a lot of people that are walking around out here on a daily basis that are pretty much out of fucking control. They're out of control out here. They're out of control. And this is a very sad situation, for especially, nowadays, everybody, we want to sit around here and think that, women are just such these loving creatures, that, all they have is, this unconditional love even for their children or whatever, things like that. And, it happens, and we wake up one day and we see tragic situations like this go down, and it leaves everybody wondering why. What happened? What chemically was going wrong in this young lady's brain to make her spaz out like that? What she was actually going through? What was happening? And, it's like, who can give the answers to this tragedy?
That's where her 8-month-old daughter that she shared with Cheney died.
Ooh, damn, what the fuck is that? Wow, this is ugly right here. This is the Porsche truck that she was in and she slammed into the tree with. Man, wow. That's all, man. Good God.
And her 9-year-old daughter was seriously injured. She then died by suicide after slamming her car at 100 miles per hour into a tree in Redondo Beach. This happening hours before Monday's eclipse.
I mean, she was warning people. She was saying, pick a side. The way that she typed about it was in all caps. And you could tell by her actions that it wasn't just a ploy to get attention or, drive up her followers or whatever, the streams or whatever she was looking for. It looked like she was very disturbed.
Now, Johnson was also a recording artist, she said, according to another account that she managed. And she had an Etsy store where, under the handle of Rich Girl Magic, she sold audio recordings of her voice for healing and astrological readings. And inside her apartment, we're told, dozens of tarot card decks.
That's the reason why we have to watch who we actually are listening to out here. I have to, you have to, we all have to. This is very ill in the mindset. This is very alarming here. And there are plenty of women out here that actually, they believe in these, astroterical signs and stuff like that. That's the reason why you hear a lot of women on time. If y'all watch Kendra G at all, it's always talking about, well, what's your zodiac sign and all this type of stuff and things like that. That's very heavily amongst women. Like, it's super heavily amongst women. these, tarot signs and stuff like that. So, yeah, we got to watch this type of stuff out here.
Candles, religious figurines, feathers, altars were all found. As for her 9-year-old daughter, she is healing from the broken bones and so much more. She's in the care of the Department of Children and Family Services. Her father lives out of state, and right now it's unclear if he's actually going to care for her or what will happen.
Okay, so the father of the 9-year-old little girl is, I'm guessing it different from the infant, because so I'm guessing the new guy was the father of the infant and things like that. So yeah, she man, she made a serious move here. This is very disturbing and very heartening here to see this go down like this. This is very crazy. I hope what family that's left, things like that, I hope that the father of the 9-year-old gets his child. Like, seriously, I really hope that, I really hope that, because she's definitely going to need some good structure in her life from here on out. She's definitely going to need people around her and help her deal with her emotional trauma, because that little 9-year-old girl has emotional trauma. She's 9 years old, almost 10. So she knows what went down. She knows that her mother pushed her out of a speeding fucking vehicle. Crazy. That little girl knows this. So, she not sitting around here, too young to know what actually went down. And I guarantee you, like, she wasn't expecting for that to go down that day. This is tragic. This is very sad. My condolences to the infant. My condolences also to the 9-year-old girl. Hopefully she could get through this and come out on the other side, healed at some point in her life. And it just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. But yeah, though, that's what's good, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.